Welcome back, fellow shop rats. Today we're back on the 39 Dodge pickup. As you noticed in the intro here, we had brought the truck up and around from out back. I didn't video that part of it because it was really sketchy and unsafe, and it was perfect for MKS, but I didn't want to be distracted by the camera because I had it way up in the air on a jack and smacking the trailer under it. And it was just a lot of moving parts and potential danger, so you didn't get to see that part, but it's all good. Anyway, we got the truck out here now, and we got a plan. I've spent quite a bit of time coming up with the plan, so today we're going to talk about the plan. I'm Mike, and you are watching My Car Shop. You'll notice the big yellow strap. I used that to pull the cab back together again. It was spreading further and further apart, and moving it today didn't help. So I've got it to the point now that we can get it welded up there. Then we got to pull the bottom of the cab back together again. Then we can close the door properly and weld the doors on. In the meantime, we need to get inside the truck, remove the seat out of there, take a good look at what's left of the cab mounts and things like that. So once we get the cab pulled together, welded up, the doors welded shut, and the cab as a unit with everything out of the inside that we can remove, then we will definitely be able to blow off the cab mounts, what's left of them, and take this cab off. That'll be a pretty simple process, so no worries there. We've got other stuff we need to do as well. I want to get the front bumper off of here. The front of the frame is all twisted up, but we'll get that front bumper either cut off or unbolted, probably cut off. We also need to get these this radiator support and this fender mounts supports taken off of here. That's all that comes off up here, and then as we go further back, there's other stuff that needs to happen. There is a mechanical dump box mechanism that runs off of the transmission off of a PTO. We're going to pull this dump box mechanism off of here as well. I've kind of had a plan to maybe make a dump box unit to go on the trailer here, or maybe even with the truck that we're going to build, we'll use the dump box. I doubt it, but we'll see. But I really like the idea of this. I don't even know if it works, but it's mechanical, so we can make it work. I like the idea of it because it is mechanical. I think that's pretty cool. Rather than being hydraulic and so forth, it might be nice to have a little dump box. If I hadn't sold this chassis from this truck, I probably would just chop this off, leave this box on here, and make my own little dump box out of it. But my neighbor right down the road here has one of these trucks, and he wanted everything that I wasn't going to use, so I sold it to him. That's part of the rush. So we need to get the back hinge mounts off the frame, and we need to get all of this off. But again, it's got to be a day that's not windy, so I can bring the oxyacetylene torch out here and blow all that stuff off the frame. Once that's done, we'll be able to remove the cab. So my plan for removing the cab is once all of this mechanism is gone, it'll be real easy with the doors all welded shut to just run a couple of 2x4s through the door openings. Two guys be able to just pick it up. It's not that heavy, so we'll pick it up, we'll walk it down the frame like so, and then I have a cart that's built specifically for car bodies. We'll have that back here, and we'll set that cab on there, and then we can roll it around wherever we want. So I think that's the plan. I spent several hours kind of plotting and planning here, and I think that's the best way to go. So let's try to accomplish a couple little things today of actual removal of stuff on here. But like I said, with welding and cutting, as long as it's windy, it's pointless to try to do that. So well, that'll have to be either later today, tomorrow, or another day when it's nice but not windy, which is not very often around here. Okay, my hopes and dreams here are that we'll be able to remove the screws that hold the seat back in and be able to take the seat back out. Ha ha ha. We'll see how that goes. That's one. Two. Oh. I don't think we're going to have any success with these. Nope. Nope. crappage. All right, we got to figure out how to get that out of there. Bummer. Really wanted to get this seat out of here so we could see what we're dealing with. Maybe I'll just take my battery operated cutoff wheel and just cut that off. That's probably the way to do it.